Hi DIYers, this is Frank at Alarm Grid again. We're back in the video lab working on the 2GIG GC3. Today we'll be showing you how to add or manage your Duress user code. The Duress Code is specifically designed to send out a silent panic signal to a central station. So by setting up this code, the assumption is that you've already enrolled in service or you plan on enrolling in some sort of central station monitored service. If you have questions on that, you can always reach out to us separately. We do offer that service. There are other 2GIG dealers. Any alarm.com dealer that works with the 2GIG panel would support this Duress Code feature. So the Duress Code is a 4-digit code used just as you would use a regular code, whether it be your master or installer code, except this code, when it's used to arm or disarm at the keypad, it will immediately send a silent panic out to the central station. So what this is designed for is a situation of duress. So for example, if you're getting out of your vehicle outside the home in your driveway and walking in the front door, and God forbid an intruder grabs you, walks into the home, and asks you to disarm the panel, this is a way for you to seemingly disarm your system while in turn sending out a silent duress panic signal to the central station. The operators receive this signal. They do not verify on this type of signal by calling. They simply dispatch the police, and at that point the police will show up and they'll know that you're in duress and that someone's there with you. So let's show you how to change the code here. On the home screen of the GC3, we can go into the system settings icon on the bottom right and enter the master user code. The master user is 1111 by default. We always recommend changing that, so if you haven't already, you can check out our other video on how to change the master user code on your GC3. For now, we're just using our default, which is 1111. So we'll hit users, and you'll see the Duress Code here is grayed out because we don't have one set up yet. So by default, there's no Duress Code set in. We can hit edit, and at this point, we can first toggle this activate toggle button there, and it'll say enter code for user duress. So this is where we can enter the code. A common code is 2580, just because it's down the center of the keypad. If you're worried that maybe an intruder would know that, feel free to set it to something else. A lot of people will do that just so that they remember it in a situation that is stressful. The same idea should go along with any code you use, so it should be an easy code, either an easy pattern of numbers or an easy pattern on the number pad. For today, we'll just set it as 2580, and then next, we'll put in 2580 one more time. And you'll see that the activate column here is toggle green to the right. The user number is set on 8, and we have the name here as duress. You could rename that if you wanted to. If you wanted that to come through differently on alarm.com or whatever it may be. And then the code here is down the bottom. There's an edit key. So if you ever did want to come in and edit this later on, you can do that. For today, we'll just keep it on the 2580. At that point, we can back all the way out to the home screen. So if we were to arm with that code and the panel is already configured to sending signals out to a central station, it would immediately send that panic signal and the authorities would be on their way immediately. So it does not show anything on the system that the panic has been initiated. In order to protect you from any potentially violent, dangerous situation with the intruder. There's nothing on the system at all, so it'll basically seem like it disarmed and everything will seem to be good, and then the police will show up. So if you have any questions around how the Duress user code works or how to reset it, please check out this video. And if you have any other questions on the GC3, you can email us at support@alarmgrid.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.